Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Wolfcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole new car class, open wheel racing, pro open wheel racing, not just any open wheel racing, but pro open wheel racing. We're getting near the end, open wheel racing, track day, and then that's it. The series will end, because for various reasons I can't do the gauntlet, which I've went into in previous episodes, so I won't repeat myself here. Check last episode, I talk all about it. So open wheel racing, what do we got to do? Are we going to start off with a loaner? If not, I can go ahead and fix up the car right away. Usually we start off with a car that I don't own, but maybe in this case we don't. So let's see what the car is before we do anything else. Let's see what car they give me, then I'll exit out. The Jupiter Formula X. Okay, well, it seems to be the only car that's available in this series. At least the only car that's available then. Yes, they give you a car the first time of any particular subclass, so I like to put my own livery on it first, even though I could go ahead and put miles on it if it's not a loaner, so that I'm eligible for the upgrades in the next race, but I will inevitably have to put the miles on anyway. Open wheel. This might be a case where I have it. Veltro open wheel. Jetty. I can see right now it's the next one. It's locked. Yeah, it's locked. I have to do the event, so I have to start with a loaner. I can't put miles on it, and yeah, I think that's the only one that's available. All of these are locked. Oh, this you need the sponsor event, which I'll never do. This you need the sponsor event, which I can't do. Okay, so I can't even fully unlock my garage. That's nice. The sponsors are broken, so I don't do the sponsor event because a lot of the sponsors are broken. I'm not eligible for the sponsor events until I can do all of their requirements, and sometimes the requirements are broken. Okay, so I can't do the upgrades because it's a loaner, and so I got 0 miles, and I can't do the livery, which is too bad. So let's back to the career, back to the pro, to the open wheel, to the first event, and it's 2 rounds, 6th or higher. Circuit race. And then I will probably have to do a practice race to get the miles for the level 1 upgrades. I didn't see how many races there were, but it's unlikely there are 5. And I mentioned before, that's one of my frustrations, is that you have to do practice races to get the miles. You can't just do it all in career mode. So you can't do any races just on your own for fun without affecting your career. Options, gameplay, difficulty. Okay, still on hard. I'd like to stay on hard. Only need to finish 6. Whoa, this engine's loud. When I was doing the audio test and starting the series, I like this car. It might be a little hard to handle. It's good aerodynamics, so that's important. Yeah, the engine. Oh no! No! assume that I can finish 6th. It's overall in 2 events, so I have a decent chance finishing 6th as long as I get decent points in the 2 races. But the fact that I'm in 13th now means I might have to drive this car class in medium at the lowest. I'm still waiting to see if there's going to be a point where I cannot finish, because not just because there's only 2 left. There's this one and there's one more. And if I get a car that I can't handle even on the easiest difficulty level, I may not be able to finish. I've already turned down or turned up my ABS and some other things to make it easier for me to finish. Because there was one car already that I couldn't meet the achievements even on easy mode. Easy AI, so I had to go to super easy mode and increase the assists. I don't know if I did anything else as well. Oh no! Well, that's one that I would have taken back anyway. Oh, and that's my last flashback. No chance now. No chance. In fact, so no chance. I could retire, then I'd get... No, I wouldn't get mileage. I hate restarting races. This game forces me to do a lot of things I hate. Forces me to use flashbacks because they're so aggressive. Forces me to have the racing line, but that's kind of a me thing because I don't know the courses. Forces me to have flashbacks because, you know, the aggression, I mentioned that. Other things that force me to do, forces me to restart races. Because even the 3 flashbacks aren't enough. And some of that's a skill thing. Some of that I could improve at. Get more comfortable with the car and the track and stuff. But at my age and my abilities, I would have to play a lot more than just doing a playthrough. And nobody wants to watch me sit here and struggle for 20 hours on the same race until I can beat it. And this is a full playthrough, as all of my playthroughs are. I don't practice on the side, because practicing on the side involves getting career points, which, oh, okay, you hit me. And then it wouldn't be a full career playthrough. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to handle these vehicles on hard AI. I do have 2 more laps, though. I only have 2 flashbacks left. But yes, I'm an old guy. I don't have the patience to sit here and play the same game for 100 hours until I get good at it. Even though I do play it for 100 hours while I'm doing a playthrough. I mean, play the same track for 100 hours until I can beat it. I don't get a sense of accomplishment from beating it. I get a sense of frustration from not being able to beat it. And my skill is peaked in any video games. I have a ceiling that is low compared to what younger people might expect would be bad. So I try hard. I do the best I can with what I've got. But what I've got isn't a lot. So that phrase, he does the best he can with what he's got, is, I don't know if I've told the full story of this. It's from an ex-girlfriend talking about her cat, who was not very bright. And she would always say, oh, he does the best he can with what he's got. So that's where that phrase came up. So this is decades ago now. Picked up on that phrase. That's not quite an original phrase, even though it's trademarked. She never trademarked it. She never trademarked it in relationship to playing video games at any rate, so it wouldn't be trademark infringement. But I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, not a lot of patience, not a lot of youth, not a lot of things. Not a lot of healthy hands and wrists. Oh, I thought maybe I could sneak in a little bit. Oh, 11th. Can I get 6th overall? 11th is out of the points. So I think the answer is no, unless I can get 6th. But I started this in 10th place. If I finish 11th, I'll be starting in 10th place again. So, yeah, 11th is just out of the points. And so if I finish 11th, I'll be starting in 11th place again. I may have probably started in 11th place in the first race. Because you usually start right in the middle, but I wasn't paying attention. So, no. If I started in 11th, I gained no places at all and finished out of the points. I'll be in the middle of the pack this time, so I'll start in 11th again. I will have to finish at least 6th. If I finish 6th, there's still a chance. But no, there's not a chance. No, there is a chance. I only need to finish in 6th overall. But I can't do it. Okay, now he's starting 12th. That's right. Oh, especially with the wet road. I'll be doing this again in medium but early. Sometimes if I think I should be able to do it, I can do it. I just had bad luck or, got really close, but otherwise poor run. I will try the first race. Will try the second attempt in hard. And normally the first attempt's in hard, second attempt is in medium, and third attempt is in easy. So, but the second attempt may vary if I come close in the first attempt. But yeah, this is gonna be medium for a second attempt. In fact, I would not be surprised if I decide to make it medium on the first attempt. Give it 2 tries on medium for the rest of the races in this class, because this looks like a very difficult class. The AI is not consistent. If you watch the last episode, I was playing in the trucks where I beat them very easily on hard. I mean, it's a skill thing for sure for me as well, but yeah, it's not comparable. You would think it would be harder for the AI to handle these cars than those trucks as well, but it's not. Oh, okay, I'll take the flashback. I'm finishing this regardless. I don't think there's any way I'm finishing 6th. I've already dropped down to 14th on the first lap. Not using my last flashback there. I'm sure I'm going to need it again for something worse later. this is a no-go. I may not even be able to beat this. I may not even be able to come 6th in easy. I think I may have hit my Waterloo, and the series is going to end right now. Because it's likely that unless I beat this event, I can't qualify for the next event, the next car class. And so the series will be ending right here. Today may be the end if I can't beat them in easy, which would be really sad. But I'll give it another attempt in medium, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I only have to finish 6th overall, but that means finishing 6th at least one time. And hope that the person that finished 6th in the first race doesn't get points in the second race, or vice versa. And it is possible that someone would finish 6th and then 10th, or 10th and then 6th. It never happens that someone finishes on the podium in the first race and then also gets points on the second race. They just start too far back in the field. Yeah, and in this rain too, it's much harder, as you could imagine. I'm sure the game would be really fun on the wheel. I mean, it's even fun with a controller. Frustration, though, isn't fun. Oh, I got one more lap to go. It's still possible. I don't know the course, and it's okay. I'll use my last flashback there, even though I know it's not possible. Oh, I should have. Okay, I'm out of flashbacks. This may be it. I'm completely serious. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to finish 6th, even in easy difficulty. I think I already have all the assists turned up pretty high because of the last disaster of not being able to finish in easy mode. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll know, because it'll say series finale in the title. I usually put series finales in the titles and region finales if it's the final episode of a I don't often say game finales if it's a civilization. But if I'm ending a whole series, I'll say series finale. But yeah, when the series goes for over like 100 and some episodes, then having a final is nice. People can tell in advance, okay, the series is over now. I can binge it and know that I'm not going to be watching 100 episodes and it's not ending yet. 20th! I beat out 2 people. Oh my goodness! Completed the Formula X event. I got an achievement. I failed, but I completed it. Okay, let's try it on medium. We could have just restarted. Well, I could restart right now. I didn't get credit for any of the mileage anyway. So, yeah, let's give it attempt number 2. I would say continue, because if I say restart, I don't get credit for the mileage. But I wouldn't get credit for the mileage anyway, because it's a rental. And it's faster this way. Doesn't have to reload it. Change the options, gameplay, difficulty medium. One attempt at medium. Yeah, I have all the assists all the way up. Flashbacks enabled. I could turn off terminal damage and turn the damage level down. That's the only other things I could change. And terminal damage I never run into. It's not like I've never gotten terminal damage. But I could turn damage level down to cosmetic, but I very rarely, I think I've only once gotten terminal damage, and less than half a dozen times have I got blown a tire or whatever. So, yeah, medium it is. But I will try to make the race as easy as possible for me. Wait. Options. Gameplay. Did I get the message? Let's put it back up. I should be getting the message to restart the race. I must have said continue without realizing it. Play. Is it just going to restart the race, or is it going to restart the entire event? It looks like it's just restarting the race. Well, that's not good. No, I can't do it this way. All that to try to do it this way, and I can't do it this way. Yes, I want to quit. Open wheel, 0%, which is correct. See, I'd have to complete this objective. If I can't complete this objective, I'm done. I could skip this and come down here, but, you know, I'm done. There's not much left in open wheel anyway, so I'm just about done. Maybe one more stream and I'll be done, which I didn't realize how little I had to do yet. Oh no, there is one more. Yeah, track day. Okay. I might be ending it early. Sadly not. Okay, select. Medium. Try it on medium. Try it on easy. Turn off all the damage. Try it on easy. I should be able to beat him on easy. I might be. But I'm not hopeful. Starting at 11th, if you're what they usually do, just above halfway, 22 people, so 10 in front of me, 11 behind me, 12, yeah, 11 behind me. Now, what did I finish last time? Did I finish 6th last time? Okay. Yep, it is, yes, I have full damage on, but yet I'm still able to drive very well. The only thing that seems to slow you down ever is if you get, there's no, like, engine damage or anything like that. So when they say full damage, basically all that the damage is, or seems to be from my play, is, if you blow a tire. Now, the terminal damage can happen if you hit a wall really hard, but you have to hit it really hard. So those two damage buttons do very little, but I have blown a tire before and had to abort the race and restart the race. Which, if that happens, if I blow a tire, then I won't just restart the race. Okay, well, I'm in 6th, so... But then the question becomes, the next objective is going to be like 3rd place. Can I meet that objective? That'll be tougher. But I didn't come close to finishing 6th in the 2nd race either, so... But I don't have to finish. If I finish 6th in this race, I don't have to finish 2nd. I don't have to finish 6th in the 2nd race to finish 6th overall. I just have to get more points than whoever finishes 6th. Whoever finished 6th in the, whoever will finish 6th in the 2nd race, if they get points in this race, I'll have to get more points than them in that race. And I'm moving up to 4th. Okay, this is... Medium is a reasonable difficulty level. I don't feel impossible to finish anymore, but... I will keep going, trying on hard throughout the rest of these events, I think. But at some point I might decide that, no, the first race will be a medium. But we'll see. I'll try another event, and if it's also seems impossible on hard. But I think there's only 3 events in this, so... Yeah, 3 events in this subclass. They usually have like 2 or 3 subclasses. Well, usually have like 3 subclasses. This one only has 2 subclasses, it looks like. Now see, this is a game, talking about last time, they have 3 difficulty levels, and the difficulty levels are spread out enough that if you can't achieve it at one, you can probably... Actually, they have 5 difficulty levels, and the difficulty levels are spread out enough. Some people might be frustrated, well, they have 5 difficulty levels, and 1 is way too easy, and 2 is way too hard, or whatever number that is. 3 is way too easy, 4 is way too hard. And the answer to that is, well, have more difficulty levels. It's really easy to program more difficulty levels. The problem is when they have 71 difficulty levels and they're all impossible for the average player. They're all many times over more difficult than the previous sequel that they replaced. Talking about my last racing series, Teach Element. Go watch that if you want to have a good time. If you want to watch an old man fail totally, completely for however many months that I did that series. But I kept with it. I didn't quit. I knew I was going to finish last every time. I didn't quit for whatever that means. Alright, I got the full 25. So finishing 6 should be pretty easy. 6th overall. I expect to be 1st overall. As long as I finish in 10th or higher and get any points, I should finish in 1st overall. Even if I don't get any points, I should still finish tied for 1st overall with whoever wins this race. And I break all ties because I am the hero of this adventure. This will be much harder, starting farther back. Rain. One of the biggest problems with the rain is the spray. I can't see the road, and I can't even see the racing line. And the racing line, as far as the colors, to warn you when to lift and when to brake, yeah, you can't trust that at all. If you're lucky, the racing line will tell you where the turns are coming up, but you have no idea of knowing how to handle those turns. A lot of times the racing lines are either, more times than not, they stay green when they should be going red or yellow. But they, I mean, green all the way through, even after you're going off track, green all the way through. Or on occasion, they'll show that you have to lift, like on the Indianapolis Oval with some cars, they'll show you, oh, you're going too fast, you gotta lift, or you gotta brake even. It's like, no, I don't. It's Indianapolis Oval. You never have to brake on Indianapolis Oval. Not many cars I've raced there yet. I don't know about the real one, but in this game, which is why I use it to build up the mileage, which I'm going to be having to do here. I won't be able to build up the mileage. Because I'm driving a rental, I won't be able to build up the mileage until I complete this event. Oh no, that's a flashback. And it still hit me. Yeah, I knew it was going to still hit me because I didn't flash back far enough and take that turn properly. Gotta take this turn properly. Otherwise I'll take that next turn too fast. Oh, which I just did. Oh, but he didn't hit me. No, he did hit me. Same guy hit me. Well, that's 2 of my flashbacks. I get 3. I still didn't slow down enough. And you saw, it was green. It didn't tell me I had to slow down. It was green, the racing line. Now it's telling me yellow. Oh, that means I must really have to slow down. Now maybe it could be taken without lifting if you knew the course and you were able to stay on the line just right or whatever. I can't even see the line with the spray. And I don't know any of these courses because memorizing courses is something that I don't care to do. I would have to drive this course 1,000 times to be able to memorize it. I don't memorize good anymore at my age. No, I'm not kidding. 1,000 times, maybe more. Not 100 times. I'm sure I've driven the courses 100 times. I just have no idea. I've definitely played each course in Dirt Rally 2 multiple hundred times. I have like nearly 90 million credits in that game. 89 point something. Oh look, I got a nemesis from him because I hit him when he was upside down. No! Why'd you come out here? Are you a nemesis? Were you just trying to block me or what? I mean, if you were validly trying to block me, then that's not necessarily being a nemesis. But a nemesis would very aggressively come out and hit me. Well, I need to finish 10th or higher to really guarantee it. No! But I think I win all ties. So whoever wins this race is going to get the same number of points that I got last time. Oh, that's right. I only have to finish 6th overall. So I got 6th overall just by winning the first race. But I believe Even if I get no points, finish lower than 10th, I'll still win the race overall. These are cool cars. They're fun to drive. They're difficult, but they're fun to drive. If the course was dry, they'd be much more fun to drive. And no, I couldn't put rain tires on or anything like that. You don't get that kind of, oh, that's how you finish at 13th, baby. You finish underneath the car that was in 11th, or that was in 15th. You pass the guy on 14th by driving right under the guy on 15th. Oh, that was fun and funny. Okay, continue. That's almost worth a replay, but it's not. Alright, now I gotta do a custom race to get my 7 miles. Which means 3 laps around Indianapolis. I get to put in my custom livery and stuff first. I'm low on fluids, but I got backup. Alright. I only finished 3rd overall. Wow! This almost never happens. Was there an update to this game I wasn't aware of? This almost never happens. Where somebody gets, like, 15th is 3rd place. He got 3rd place twice. Where the guy that got 3rd place, he started 3rd from the back, was able to come back and get 3rd place again. That never has happened before. And this isn't even like the rival company, which is this one. That has never happened before. Wow. That makes me nervous. If this is gonna happen with these car classes, multi-race events are gonna be much more difficult. Yeah, okay, patterns unlocked. Let's go to the garage. Let's go to the car. What is it? No. How do I get there? Garage. This button. Open wheel. This is the one I just had, right? The Formula X. Yes. Options. Yeah. Clean and spray is there, so that means it's available. Livery. No, not the stock livery. Motorsports livery. The one I usually use. Now customize it. Fix the colors. That's right. That's right. This one should be here. This one should be here. Okay, and back and apply. And back. And now I have to do the race creator. And the way things are going, this may be a shorter episode too. Circuit race, not track day, but open wheel Formula X Cup. There's only one vehicle. Location. I need 7 miles, so that's 3 laps around here. Sure, only 2 drivers, and create the event. Because I need to upgrade it for the next race. To at least level 1 upgrades. Actually, I might need level 1.5 upgrades. Let me check. Because I think there's only 3 races. Yeah, there's only 3 races, so this is 0 upgrades, this is 1.5 upgrades, this is level 3 upgrades. Ooh, okay, so I need 22, so I need 10 laps. And create event. And yes, choose that car. The Purdy one with the Purdy livery. saying. All right. Yeah, I don't have time for the next race, so I'm just going to do my 10 laps, do the upgrade so I'm ready for it, and then call it a YouTube episode, and also call it a Twitch stream. If you're watching on Twitch, though, I'll see if there's someone to read. There almost always is. Yeah, even in this vehicle, I'm not lifting. I'm kind of swaying around the track. Part of that is because of the controller and the controller settings. If I had a wheel, I might be a little bit smoother. Not the fastest way around that corner, though. Stay on the racing line, get better acceleration out of there. Was it shifted? Did I need a downshift? Is it upshifted? 7. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no. I'll try on this turn. I mean, I shouldn't have to, right? Yeah, it's not holding. I've got it on semi-automatic, so I can manually upshift or downshift, but then it'll switch it back if it's not in the proper RPM range. We are getting close. I gotta decide quickly. By the time this YouTube episode comes out, I may already be starting on the next game to play, because we are getting close. As I'm streaming this, next weekend is not going to be this game, though. The next weekend for me is going to be on Twitch. The next weekend is going to be Dirt Rally, but the YouTube episodes come out regularly, 6 p.m. on the weekends at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Midnight UK, noon the next day in New Zealand. Kind of boring. I switched out of my caffeinated soda to clear soda, so. But this is the quickest way of getting my miles. I could just rerun that first race over however many times now that I own the car, but or run some other fun race. But this is the easiest way. It's 2.5 miles around, so I can judge it very finely. Oh, I need 22 miles, so I'll just do it 10 times. That's be 2.5, 25 miles, whatever. Often needs 7 miles if it's a rental. If there's 4 events for the subclass, there's either race 1 is 0, race 2 is level 1 upgrades, race 3 is level 2, and race 4 is level 3. But this one only has 3, so it's got to be 0, 1.5, and 3. 6. Only 6 laps. Oh. I'm dying here. Yeah! I looked away, I looked at the clock to see what, not even my timer, I looked at the wall clock to see what time it was. I can glance over at my timer to see what time I'm at while I'm racing. I can't read the chat while I'm racing. It's just the lettering's too small, but I can quickly glance over at my timer to see what time, how long I've been streaming this YouTube episode. How long the YouTube episode's been, but I decided I should actually look up at the clock to try to see, and I'm wearing a hat, so I had to tip my head back as well as over. I almost ran into a barrier. Not sure why. I was trying to figure out how much time I had before my walk at 4 o'clock. Will end in a good time, I think. About 15 minutes. About 3:45. If you want to join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/rollcage_TV, link in the description. If you go to my schedule page, it shows you when upcoming events are. I really should have a XGlam schedule, but I never really do that, so that I could tell you where my common... there's no way... I can set up a regular schedule, but there's no way for the user to see what the regular schedule is. You only get to see 1 week at a time what's scheduled. So you could arrow over this week, next week, week after, week after, week after, week after, and after, scrolling for the first 2 or 3 months, you kind of get the idea of what my regular daily, weekly schedule is. But I stream Grid Legends on Saturdays, every Saturday except the first Saturday of the month. Then I do Dirt Rally. But every other Saturday, starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is 18:30, 6:30 p.m. in the UK, and no, that's not right. Yes, 18:30, 6 p.m. and then 06:30 in the UK, or in New Zealand, the next day. So Sundays and Mondays. Something like that. I messed up a bunch of words, but you can figure it out. Run everything I say through a AI generated, and it'll probably be able to figure out what I actually meant to say. Like chance in hell. Not no chance in hell, but one chance in hell. You get one chance in hell that an AI is going to be able to figure out what the heck I'm talking about. Because it's trained on actual English, not old man broken English. Anyway, all right. I got my mileage. I get credits towards my career mode, even though I didn't play on the career. I get mileage to the career mode. I mean, if you're not playing the career mode, I guess it's okay that you build up XP, you build up money. But it's not a separate pile from your career mode. And guess what? I beat my teammate, as I always do. Now I will go ahead and apply those upgrades, and then I will wrap up the episode. So garage, open wheel. That's the vehicle. Let's clean it again. Upgrades. 1.5. These two. 1.5. 1.5. And 1.5. And I got 25 exactly miles. Didn't round up to 20. 26 anyway. And 1.5. And what is this? Just extra credits? Yeah. I got more than enough money to buy whatever car I want. But I can't buy the cars that you have to do the certain events, the sponsor events. And the sponsor events are broken. The completionist in me is sad. Alright. I have all the upgrades I need. Next race will be the open wheel Jupiter Formula X Cup. Race number 2, round 2. The finale, I have to finish in the top 3, and then the fully upgraded, I'm sure I have to finish in the top 1. And, oh, I'm in medium difficulty. I'll check it again. I'll check it. How do I hit the options? No. That's the wrong button. Options. Control, not controls. Gameplay. Difficulty. Hard difficulty. Apply. Okay, now I am all set up for the next race. It's gonna be a week, 2 weeks until I do the next race, and so I'm gonna forget. But I am all set up now for that. Alright folks, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm gonna find someone to raid. If you're watching on YouTube, that's gonna be it for this YouTube episode. I hope you have a great afternoon, great evening, great morning, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. Twitch, stick around for a raid. YouTube, I am out of here. Bye-bye.